Couch. Go to the couch. Lay down. Hang out. Stay. Down. Stay. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, all right.
So we're gonna listen live.
We're doing Rest and Renegotiate today because it's Sunday.
Well, shoot. Okay.
A little different today. So, yeah. Rest and Renegotiate is where we remember what's going on this week and we thank God for it, and then we consider how we're going to get through next week. So,
all right. Welcome to Tully Adventurers. Explore. Today we're remembering this past week
celebrating our triumphs and commiserating the challenges.
in the unforced rhythms of grace.
Tully Adventurers.
Explore.
So today is Rest and Renegotiate. It's a Sunday. We want to take a day of rest where we think about all the blessings that God has given us. And that includes some challenges and difficulties, because as He takes us through those things, we gain confidence in Him and that we can release control of everything that's going on. We can release control of our suffering and allow God to be the one who gets us through. So this morning, my love, let us thank you, God, for this day, for this food, for all of your blessings. Help us to remember them. We love you. Amen.
Amen.
All right, so it has been an interesting week.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know, did we even do Monday maintenance? I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think we did. All right, folks, well, there we go.
That wasn't the weather stripping.
Maybe it was.
It was the weather stripping.
Oh, nice, we did do. All right. Man, it's been a long week. There's been so much that's happened. It's tough to remember everything that went on. So last week on Sunday, for Sunday setup, we had everything we needed at the house already.
Yeah, we did.
You had ordered things. We were good to go. Sweet. So we put everything in the builder bucket and feeling pretty good, feeling prepared.
Yeah.
Nice.
The only thing we left out of the builder bucket this time would be the shop vac.
Yes. And so there are some things that probably won't really fit in the bucket. Alrighty. So then, on Monday, we had our breakfast and Bible. We've had breakfast and Bible Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then we missed a couple, and that's okay. Then Monday afternoon, we did the weather stripping.
Yes.
At Monday maintenance. So how was that for you?
Not really good. I really liked it because it needed to get done, but also good teamwork. I didn't feel the need to micromanage anything that was happening. And I appreciate the help. I feel like we as a couple have accomplished something when we do Monday maintenance together.
Yeah, it's nice to get a project done together so we both understand what each one of us is bringing to that goal. Because it's easy sometimes for us to kind of get lost from each other, getting so busy with other things that we're doing, and then it's easy to look at all the little detailed things that aren't maybe getting done as quickly as we want. The trash wasn't taken out or something like that, and we forget all the things that we are doing for each other. So it's nice to be reminded, particularly by having this thing on the schedule that keeps us mindful of each other.
Yeah.
Sweet. Very cool. And then Tuesday, my little college girl went back to school, doing online studies. How's that all going?
Oh, it's going great. As it's winding down, for so long I felt so behind in my digital media class, and it turns out I'm not. I have one little thing to do left for the year, and then he put everything else on extra credit because so many people were so far behind. So I really have enjoyed this class. I love doing digital art stuff, and so there's that. My communications class, we just have one more project, so just one more Zoom meeting, basically, a little presentation. So I feel pretty confident because my group is my same group from all year. And then my marketing class, which I love, we still have, like, we're going full force still, Tuesday and Thursday this week, so. And then I have a final.
Wow.
Yeah, coming to the end of this semester.
Nice. Very good. Good job.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you for doing this. It's not easy to do school online. It's kind of nicer, even for me as someone who can be a little more introverted or want time alone to handle my business. It's kind of nice to go to a classroom and be around other people who are struggling through the same thing that you are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really proud of you for being willing to keep doing this in a format that might be a little more difficult, doesn't quite give you the energy to, keep going. You're doing really good.
Thanks.
I'm really proud of you.
I feel really blessed that it's available to me online.
Yeah.
So that I can, keep doing this while we're traveling. And it's not easy to travel and do this because, other stuff comes up and I want to handle that, or I don't want to handle that and I only want to do school. So, setting a schedule for it was really helpful.
Absolutely. Brilliant. So that takes us to my Tuesday, which was a little chaotic because I knew that we were traveling on Wednesday. And this time traveling was not just getting into our RV and moving it on down the road. This time traveling was getting onto an airplane. Yeah. So right now we're having this rest and renegotiate in our son and daughter-in-law's house. They have allowed us to stay with them here in California. We are getting to spend some time with our granddaughter, and we're going to have our Christmas party, our family Christmas party all together. So looking forward to that. All part of the traveling journey, We went from the West Coast, we're almost onto the East Coast, but there's still things we want to do to get to spend time with our family and enjoy being together. And that's all wonderful, but the travel part for me personally can be kind of difficult. I have a service dog. We take him through the airport with us. We take him on the flights with us. It is a little overwhelming for me. It is part of what keeps me grounded and right here in the moment instead of my mind wandering off to places that aren't so helpful. But it's also nerve-wracking and stressful to try to concern myself with B and also get through the airport and all the things we need to do. So Tuesday was all packing and prep and getting all ready and being all excited and being nervous, and then waking up on Wednesday, doing Berekan Bible again, and then we got on that part of our journey. Yeah, go ahead. So obviously we're having some breakfast and need a napkin or these kinds of things. Glad to have you here with us. Thank you for hanging out. We enjoy you. So, watch your step, baby. Being in a different place means we don't know where everything is at. And sometimes your pinky toe just takes the brunt of it. All right. Yeah, baby. So you with me to Wednesday morning?
Yes.
All right, you got a big smile on your face. Tell us about it.
So it's funny, no matter how much, so I typically will do the prep for where we're gonna stay. Like I'll find the places and book
When
them.
we travel.
Yeah, when we travel. But this time I had to find a place for our RV and our truck to go.
To be in storage.
Yeah, to be in storage while we were here in California. And, you know, as much as you make the arrangements, I still have this little, like, worry, like, is it all going to work out? Oh, no, what if this, like, I really have to stay away from those thoughts because they can become overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing is that anytime we make any kind of arrangements for on a base, I can book it, but Kirk has to handle it once we get there because he's the one attached.
What does on a base mean?
Oh, on a military base.
There.
Sorry, my bad. So, what we found out was that we could store our truck and our trailer on the military base in New Orleans where we were staying. Yeah, so I booked it, or, you know, I called to get the information, and they said just show up, which always makes me nervous. Like, what if I show up and they won't let me in? Like, what are we gonna do? But then Kirk went in and handled it because he's the one affiliated with the military, being a veteran. And met the most gracious man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so nice. He chatted with us. He petted our dog. He backed us into the spot.
Yeah.
And then found out that we could not pre-arrange an Uber to the military base. So
they could come to the base, but
yes.
They couldn't get on the base and
right.
come pick us up.
And I had read that there are certain Uber drivers that can get on the base. So you just let them know, and then they come and get you. So I did that, and the driver was like, yeah, got it. And then he messaged us a few minutes later and said, I can't get on base. And we were pretty far. Like, we were a mile plus, actually, from the gate. So,
which isn't too bad if you're just walking with nothing, but when you've got all of your stuff for traveling and
yes.
your service dog and this and that,
yeah.
and you know you're going to get onto a plane where you might have to walk to different areas of the airport or whatever, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It gets overwhelming pretty quick.
So this very nice man who worked on the military base popped us in a truck and drove us up to the front.
Yeah.
What a nice man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Uber driver was kind enough and patient enough to just wait for us. It was not a problem that it took us a minute to get there.
Yeah.
He was a very nice man,
Mm-hmm.
kind of quiet. And then you engaged him in conversation. It was really good.
Yep. Just asked him some questions about his life and what he was doing and all of those kinds of things, and come to find out he has an amazing story and a great journey that he's been on and is still going through, making decisions, figuring out what to do in his life. And in fact, we are hoping to have him on the podcast, on the live stream with us sometime in the first week of January. So we're trying to work out all those details. We'll see if it happens. But yeah, just one of those interesting things that happens as you're traveling around and you meet people, you run into people, and if you're open to it, you can find out some fascinating things about the area that you're in, about people in general. One of the things we love to do here is we exist to encourage adventure of all kinds so that people will experience a fuller life. And as he's in this position where he's about to make some life decisions, we want to give him some courage so that he can make the best decision possible. Really looking forward to that and looking forward to talking to him again. So yeah, we made it to the airport. And I don't know about any of you, but if you've flown from an airport with all the other people, it is an experience. It is an adventure. And so, man, yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
I like to remind myself that rarely are two people on the same mission in the airport.
Yes.
Everybody's on their own mission. It reminds me to relax, enjoy the experience. Don't get uptight over what other people are doing. I know when I'm in line in security, which wasn't much of a line, like we got through there quick.
Yeah.
I remind myself I am so blessed that I get to fly somewhere. That we are able to go and fly and see our kids. There are people in this world that will never see an airplane, much less be on one. And since we love to travel, we're pretty blessed that we get to.
Absolutely. And so, not being on the same page, Jen thought that she was going to travel the way she's always traveled, and she has her own very set way of going through the airport and doing the things that she's doing. And I had other plans. I had a different way of moving through this particular airport, especially because we were getting there at noon. And noon means lunch, even if we're at an airport, no matter what we're doing. And so, yeah, God blessed us with a little challenge and some communication struggles. We had struggled the whole day with communication. We just woke up on two very different pages and could not for the life of us find the words to get onto the same page with each other. I think we even had a pretty good breaking Bible time, but it just, after that, off to the races in different directions.
I think we were both excited and nervous, and there was a lot going on there, and instead of stopping and communicating that to each other, we were just like, let's go. And you're right, like, I have traveled so much and so regularly over the years that it's like muscle memory, I go in, I have, it just happens a certain way, and I don't think of it, I'm not conscious of it always. So when I'm traveling with someone, I sometimes forget that they don't know how I do it, nor do they care. We have to figure out a way for us to do it. And, I remember when we were in security, I'd gone through and I looked back and you were like still waiting for them to check out you and the dog, and I thought, I'll just wait up here.
Yeah. Yeah. And luckily we've built into our marriage some ways that we handle situations like that. If we get lost from each other in a store, we're going to meet back at the cash registers, and so you can take that into the airport. And if we get lost from each other at security, we'll meet at the other side of security, things like that, which you might not think about, but if you take a moment to think about them, they can be really helpful, especially if you talk about them with your partner, because we were just on different pages, running in different directions. So really, it worked out well. And we got to California.
We did.
Even though one of the flight attendants thought that my dog was a briefcase and that I needed to push it further under the seat. That was a great moment. For the most part, though, B gets so much love throughout the airport and on the planes. We haven't had any problems, and really grateful for that.
We had people coming and taking pictures of him.
Yeah.
Even one of the officers in the airport came by and was like, I don't know about you, but when he walked up and looked at the dog, I was like, what's wrong? But he just wanted to take a picture of him.
Yep. It was good stuff. It was a good trip. It was exhausting. We got in, and I'm going to tell these people something that you might have not ever thought about. Jet lag is real.
Oh, I have a hot tip. Okay, here's a hot travel tip. When you are done with your flight and you are going to get your luggage from the luggage carousels, appoint one person from your group to go stand at the carousel and get your bags. All 10 of you do not need to crowd the space there for just one person to get the bags, and then you all to stand there and chat. Because what happens is multiple flights are coming in and you're in the way. Do I need to say more? Do we get the hint? One person, get the bag, that's it. All right, enough rant for today.
Oh man, yeah, it's just hilarious watching the chaos that goes on as people are trying to get their bags and do whatever else that they're doing. Just not mindful of other people, not really considering other people, And I feel the same way too. I just want to get my bag and get on with what I'm doing. People are just obstacles in the way of me getting the job done. So.
Oh, I almost had a mishap too.
Uh-huh.
I was so excited I got new luggage, and I got red luggage. So I was like, yes, I'm gonna know which bags are mine, like right away, because I've always had black or gray. And so this big red bag comes around, and I'm like, yeah, and I pick it up, and I think, dang, I don't remember it being that heavy. And then I see a heavy tag on top, and I'm, what? My bag was, and I look at the tag, it's not my bag. I mean, it's the same as my bag, but it's not my bag. So then I got to take it back and put it back on. Funny enough, I ended up meeting and chatting with the lady whose bag it had been.
Good times.
So, yeah.
Yep, and then folks, jet lag is real, which brings us to Thursday, where we didn't really accomplish a whole lot of much. We were definitely trying to recover. And you know, when the time zones change and all the things that happen when you're traveling, you've got to be prepared to get some rest and recover and let go of thinking that you're going to just jump back in and get going again. But if you think I'm wrong, let me know. Tell me a story about when you have gone on a flight and then just jumped right back in and gotten it done.
Such was my life before you.
Right.
You know, get off the plane, hit the ground running. If I'm lucky, I didn't have to go to work that day. Sometimes I did. Sucked.
Yep. So let us know how travel works for you and how it goes. That was Thursday. Friday, we were trying to figure out and plan because we did not take time to do our adventure planner. We were just missing, going opposite directions, lost. And got through it, got some rest, recovered. Saturday we had an amazing Breaking Bible time. Really enjoyed that. And it was good. And then Jen was back going to do her schoolwork, taking care of all those things. But of course, we also have the baby, our granddaughter, Blair B.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to spend time with her whenever she's here. Thursday and Friday she was at school, at daycare for the day, and so we got to see her in the evening time when she came home. But they have her on a great routine, which helps her to get right to sleep, and it's really good. It's sad for us because we don't get to spend as much time as we want, but it's great because it keeps her just moving along in a regular routine and keeps her from going too temperamental and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So really great parenting.
Yeah, I don't know how many 1.5-year-olds you know that'll tell you, bed.
Yeah, it's time for bed. That's what it's time for.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So it's been a good week. God has blessed us. Yesterday for Sweet Saturday, couch. Yesterday for Sweet Saturday, we ended up just watching the show Picard and loving it. It's a great show. We're Trek fans.
Yes.
We like the Star Trek. So it was good. Enjoyed it. Not quite as active as some of our other adventures have been.
Yes.
We're not out dancing or doing some of the crazy stuff, but you know, trying to recover is a big deal.
I was busy making friends with the recliner.
That's right. Looking forward to a really good week coming up, though, of some fun things that we've got planned out, some things that are chores that we just are going to get done and taken care of. So, yeah. Let us move into thanking God. We've had a great week. God, thank you so much for all of your blessings. Thank you for bringing us through another week of life. Thank you for challenges that you put in our way so that we had to learn to be more gentle and loving with each other and to trust you instead of our own emotions and our own ways of thinking. Thank you for all the blessings. Blair B is amazing. Her parents are amazing. We love them. So grateful to be here with them and get this opportunity to have this time together. And thank you for my beautiful, amazing wife and all the ways that you are bringing her closer to you and bringing me closer to you so that we can be closer to each other. We love you, God. Amen.
Thanks for that, God. Amen.
All right, so we've got Renegotiate. What are the things that we're doing this week? And how do we want to move along through this week?
Well, we've definitely got an interesting Monday maintenance going on.
Okay. Why is that?
Because we're not maintaining the trailer. We don't have it with us.
Yeah.
Mama's got some maintenance she needs to have done.
Uh-huh.
Having a procedure later in the week, and so we've got to go all the way to Ventura so I can get a COVID test.
Yes.
So I can be well prepared. So there's that.
Maintaining our bodies is something that has to be taken care of. So we'll be taking care of that. Doing some prep work on Monday.
Yeah.
Definitely still want to do Breaking Bible every day.
Yeah.
Get ourselves on the same page.
Tuesday I've got school. Wednesday I'm probably going to have to do some school too because I won't be able to on Thursday.
Wednesday is a prep day. We won't be doing Wednesday wash because we're doing this preparation for a...
Oh, we'll be doing Wednesday wash.
Jen will be doing Wednesday wash. You want to explain to them why that's funny? Or not. You don't have to.
Might as well.
All right.
Colonoscopy scheduled for Thursday, so it's the clean out on Wednesday evening.
Right.
So Mama will be doing Wednesday wash by herself.
For those of you who don't know what that is,
feel free to Google that.
Yeah. But it's something that you need to get done as you move forward in life. And there's all kinds of things you have to do to prep for it. So it's not a surgery per se, but it's something like going to that kind of procedure at the hospital. The doctors do a bunch of stuff, and yeah, it's not fun, but it's important for maintaining our bodies. So we'll be handling all of that. We should be able to still do Breaking Bible on Thursday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully you'll get through recovery and whatever you need to do. We'll be driving back a little further south at the end of that procedure. Friday morning we'll do Breaking Bible, and then we're hoping to do some archery. Is that correct?
I think so, yes.
All right.
I have a funeral to go to on Friday as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I don't have the details yet, so we'll have to adventure plan that day. But
Okay.
I would definitely like to still do archery with you.
Okay. So some scheduling things going on, and having communication about that is important. So thank you for letting me know. Very good. Excellent. So we'll see if we can get through Friday and maybe still get to do some archery, and maybe we won't be able to, and that's okay. We'll figure it out. So that'll take us to Saturday, when we are having our family Christmas party. Oh, it's so exciting. We have a Secret Santa app that we use, and that adults only have to spend a small amount of money instead of trying to buy gifts for everybody. We only buy for one person. It's fantastic. And then of course we still have gifts for the baby and all kinds of interesting things going on. So it'll be a good day. Looking forward to it. And that'll take us to next Sunday, when we'll do another rest and renegotiate and figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
As we move into the next week.
Saturday will be interesting too, because it'll be the first time we'll have some of our family on by, they'll be online participating.
Right. Yeah.
So.
With all the COVID times, with all the other things that have been going on, people have been moving, particularly out of California. Mm-hmm. And so we are going to be, trying out the having people online instead of getting to have everyone together. It should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything we need to negotiate or talk about right this moment? Do we have enough details to schedule some things, or are we kind of floating through and it'll be what it is?
I can only think of one other thing I need to do. Two. I need to still find some time to pick up all the stocking stuffers.
Okay.
Because I love doing that. And then also, don't know. I don't have to.
So do we need to renegotiate something? Because you have time, that is your time to do your things.
No, I was just thinking.
Renegotiating would be you and I both have to change something that we're doing.
Oh God, no. We're good. I'll be using my personal time to go do that.
Okay. There we go. Fantastic. All right. Well, hey, that's our time for rest and renegotiate today.
All right.
God, thank you for this day. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for all of your blessings. Thank you that you help us learn how to communicate with each other and how to communicate with you. We love you. Amen.
May your day be blessed
As you pass each test
by trusting God's best.
and accepting God's rest. Tully
Tully
Adventurers,
Adventurers,
explore.
explore.